What are you about, Tim? I told you.
One on this side. Okay. Or do you stand it when you come in? Or
Lord Mayor, Deputy Lieutenant, members of the City Council, members of Parliament, members of Her Majesty's Armed Forces and other uniformed bodies, people of Coventry, I invite you to prepare for our city's Remembrance Service. Our commemoration this year falls 1 week before the 75th anniversary of the destruction of so much of Coventry, including its cathedral, on the night of the 14th of November 1940. Coventry was no stranger to war even then. Many years ago, it was caught up in the civil war that engulfed our land in the 17th century. It has supplied generations of young men to successive wars overseas for centuries. It lost 3,500 of its citizens in the First World War that was raging with unforgiving ferocity 100 years ago today. Although the devastating Blitz of 1940 cost the city dearly, a greater number of lives were lost in the raids before and after that terrible night. The peace in Europe for which the people of Coventry died, and which most of us have enjoyed for 70 years, is precious. But war has continued to wage in the world. The ship bearing Coventry's name was sunk in the Falklands conflict. Coventry has lost some of its finest young people in more recent conflicts, and their memory weighs heavily on our minds today, as do the innocent victims of today's conflicts in so many cities of Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan and Ukraine. And the list goes on. The fear of terror extends even to our own streets, our buses, trains and aeroplanes. It would be easy to despair. It would be easy to conclude that war is inevitable and that peace between human beings is impossible. But that is not the Coventry way. Coventry's way does not deny the cruel results of human hatred, but it refuses to despair. It rises from the ashes of destruction to the hope of peace. 75 years ago today, in the cathedral's Remembrance Sunday service in 1940, a week before the ruin of the city and cathedral, Provost Howard was already praying for a future reconciliation between the nations then at war. "Blessed are the peacemakers," said Jesus in the reading we shall hear later, "for they shall be called children of God." We stand together this day in this memorial park in solemn remembrance of those who gave their lives in days of war, that we might live our lives in years of peace. We give thanks to God for them and honor their sacrifice for our freedom. "Blessed are those who mourn," says Jesus, "for they will be comforted." We stand together not only as those who remember and mourn, but in the great tradition for which Coventry is known across the world. We stand together as those who seek for peace in our world, for blessed indeed are the peacemakers. And we stand together to commit ourselves to work for a better world, where our sons and daughters and grandchildren are no longer killed in the agony of war or the terror of conflict. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, says Jesus.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, or the earth condemn.
They shall grow old, not as we that are left grow old.
Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn.
At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will remember them.
Stand about. Connie! Stand Standard. Order. Standard. Standard. Stand at 8. And 8.
O God, our help in ages past, our hope for years to come. May thou our God once was lost, and now eternal home.
When Jesus saw the crowds, he went up the mountain, and after he sat down, his disciples came to him. Then he began to speak and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God.
Ask and forth, lift to gain strength will you lie, your knightly virtue proved, your memory hallowed in the land you love. Proudly you gathered rank on rank to war, as who had heard God's message from afar. All you had hoped for, all you had you gave. To save mankind, yourselves you sworn to save. Splendid you passed, the great surrender made into.
Let us now commemorate the faithful departed. Will you strive for all that makes for peace? We will. Will you seek to heal the wounds of war? We will. Will you work for a just future for all humanity? We will.
When you go home from here, tell them of us and say, for there tomorrow we gave our today.
Stand at ease! Stand easy! Everywhere!